fine. SE is fine. Okay. Defaults are fine. Here we go. First turnabout. I've heard about these things for years, but I just, it just was never something I got into. So let's go.
Ace Attorney SNWY Pog.
Legasp. Legasp. I'm gonna have to narrate these. I'm not a voice actor or anything. I'll do my best, though. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Nani? Someone like him? I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2.
I have to get up early for work tomorrow.
All right.
Sad face.
Well, I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow night too, okay? So, for those of you leaving, please feel free to follow, or I'm also on social media stuff, just Hope Collie everywhere. Phoenix, boy am I nervous. Well, you should be. It sounds like something brutal happened. Right. Well, hiya, Chief.
SNWY clap.
Woo, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. I'm just usually I'm just usually so, overwhelmed by all the generosity you guys have. Alright, anyway, Flex, I hope you have a good night tonight, okay? Oh, why did everything closed? That's not good. There we go. Then we're back. Sorry about that. And I'm gonna check something back and see if there's anyone in chat who would. All right, cool. All right, let's go, chat. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. My crappy girl's voice. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants a brilliant deduction, Mia. Yeah, Lasai. Butts. His name is Butts. Nick! Hey there, Larry! Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. Ain't afraid to die. Says through tears. What? What's wrong, Larry? Besides everything. Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. This game is so ham. I love it. I can't live in a world without her. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Dun dun dun. I love this. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Blood. Murder. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. His name is Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Oof, that's a rough school, man. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble, although some pretty crazy hair. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Well, it's not like these games are known for their nuance. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Judge, court is now in session. I'm going to give this guy with this crazy beard this just amazingly cheery voice. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. La gulp. Hands la shaking. Mom spaghetti. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. With this grade school knowledge test. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case report. Cover to cover, many, many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. This is amazing. My iPhone? Wow, wait. I'm drawing a total blank here. Who texted me? Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know his name. It's, just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. I'm afraid this guy hasn't fainted by now. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button to check anytime. All right, well, let's see. What's up, yo? No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Well, I don't know that they believe you're a defense attorney now. All right, so that's your badge and the time of death, the autopsy report. Okay. Oh, there's a whole bunch in here. Okay. And Chief Attorney at Fane Co. My boss, very good defense attorney. Larry Butts. Likeable guy. Sydney Stone. 22, the victim. She was a model, she lived by herself. And then Winston Payne, who's the prosecutor. Lacks presence, generally bad. I thought it said generally bald, which I'd believe. Like, it's getting there. Generally bad at getting his points across. Well, that means at least he's easy. Remember to check it often. Do it for me. Check the report for me, please. I'm begging you. I love it. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? The victim is Sydney Stone. Cinder Block. I love it. The victim's name is Sydney Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause? What was the case of death? What was the cause of death? She died because she was... Well, I mean, that was a head wound. So I'm pretty sure it was hit with a blunt object. Unless I got it wrong. Okay, cool. The pictures, I didn't see that on the case report, but I mean, I saw the shot of her after she died, so I see no reason why we shouldn't continue. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. Hopefully not a full-size one, because that would be heavy. I found it lying on his floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to... Oh, right. Ow, my voice. Right, be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check that you just told me that. I am fully aware. I am fully aware. All right, let's check it in. Oh, I should probably be smaller because you can't see me that well. I'll tell you what we can do. we can... you know what we can do? Well, I'll do that later, honestly. For now, I can make myself smaller, because you guys can't see anything, but you can hear me. So I do dig that. So, how is that? If I do that, can you guys... Let's do that. If I put myself in the corner like that, can you guys read better? I'm assuming so. Oh, you know what? Actually, hang on. Alright, cool. Let me move chat a little bit up too, so you guys can see that. Do-do-do. Move chat up here. Cool. And then let's move me just down. I just want to make sure you guys can read along with me. Like, go down a little bit like that. Then you can see the names. As long as the text boxes don't change much, you can see it. Okay, that looks a little better. Okay, cool. Shall we continue? Cool. Let's go. And then we're gonna play Mario Kart after this, thankfully, because this is cool, but I don't know how much patience I'm gonna have for too much just text stuff. All right. As I always like to after a certain hour, I always like to go to Mario Kart. So press the up and check for roof frequently. Blah blah blah. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get the chance to respond to the prosecutor, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry. Gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. That's rough, buddy. What's it to you anyway? Oof. Mr. Butts, what would you describe as generally what we mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. He had just returned overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport, the victim apparently arrives home in Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Passport out of the court record. Indeed. But she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but didn't have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Well, the question's your judgment, Butts. In more ways than one. Daddies. Sugar. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, where's my car? Where's my girlfriend? We clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Butts, what did you think of her now? All right, here we go. Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... let's stop him from answering. My client has had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof, wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna have to take that turn of phrase into my life. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her and oh my goodness. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this later when I'm dead. Okay. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did. And maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What did you I guess we'll have an answer, honestly. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. It's like literally out of Aladdin. Tell them the truth. Yeah. I was there. I went. Everyone commotions. Order? Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness to prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Who dat? Order. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. This is bad. So, my witness was selling newspapers. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. All right, I kind of... Oh my god. Okay, well, there you go. You sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yeah, okay. I think I'm ready to... Okay. I think, this is great. I want to do more of this later. Oh my god. That's hilarious.